Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in and welcome to my channel. Today we are looking at my favorite eyeshadows. That's pretty much it. I wanted to squeeze in favorite lip products as well, but I've picked out a lot of eye products, eyeshadows pretty much. So I thought let's just dedicate this video. I am a little bit early to film this, but I don't know. I think I probably might have two more favorites videos, so I thought I'll get an early start on this. So yeah, I just wanted to film and so I am. That's it. So let's start with the most expensive makeup eyeshadow palette I have with me. Actually, this is not the most expensive. NATASHA DENONA one would be the most expensive, but this is Pat McGrath and this is her latest release, Bronze Something. I think this is the third palette with the Bronze Something name. There's Bronze Seduction, Bronze Ambition, and Bronze something else. So this is one of the bronze palette, and this is a full-size palette. This retails for $125 and you get 10 shades in here. These two mattes are so beautiful. This is a reddish brown and this is like a deep eggplant color. Very true to color. The mattes are amazing. In general, her eyeshadows are absolute hits. There are never misses at all. So yeah, so these are my personal favorites would be the full-size palettes, just because these four shades, these are like special shades that occur in all of her full-size palettes except for the Decadence palette. So I feel otherwise her formula is fantastic. Absolutely, there's no denying that. But if you look high and low, you can find good foil shades, foil metallic shades somewhere, and good matte eyeshadow somewhere. There are several indie brands and indie brands that have fantastic matte eyeshadows as well. So I would recommend, if you want to spend an exorbitant money on eyeshadow, I would recommend buying the full size, the full size ones. I mean, if you like this color scheme, definitely buy it. Absolutely worth it, because especially for these metallics. But if you don't like this color scheme, just skip it. I mean, Pat McGrath, there's no stopping her. She's probably going to come up with a lot more palettes. Just pick the one that you absolutely love. But in my opinion, the full-size palettes are so worth it. Absolutely, they are the most worth it in my opinion. They have this beautiful, like, I wouldn't even call it one in a million. I've never seen pressed eyeshadows glitter so much. Let me quickly show it to you guys. Never seen pressed eyeshadows glitter so much, and they are outstanding, you guys. That's why I feel they are so worth the money. They are so worth the money. And the reason I like this palette the most is because this eyeshadow, I've been obsessed with this. You know how everybody's obsessed with dirty greens. We're all about the dirty. So that is like a really subtle olive toned eyeshadow, and that is the shade I have in the center of my eyelids today, and I'm really loving it. And this shade, this bronze shade, is also quite sparkly. It's almost like coppery bronze. So beautiful, you guys. This is definitely, it doesn't have any pops of colors, but the glitters themselves and the shimmers and glitters themselves make the eyeshadows pop. But otherwise the colors themselves are pretty subdued, and you have like a beautiful red shade as well. So this is my favorite of all. If you're looking for another eyeshadow palette which has the special 4 shades and chunky glittery shades, I would suggest this one. What is this called? This is a Mothership. I think this is the Subversive. Yeah, this is the Subversive, guys. The Subversive one is beautiful. Again, you have 4 beautiful, the special shades, and then you also have the chunky glittery shades over here. I feel the other favorite one that I have is Sublime. I think this is Sublime. Sublime has these 4 special shades, but the rest are satin shades. There are 2 mattes, I think. Yeah, these 2 are these beautiful mattes, but the rest are actually just satin shades. So yeah, my first pick would be this bronze, latest one that's come out, and the second would be the purple toned eyeshadows because it has those 4 special shades and also 2 like really metallic chunky shades. So Pat McGrath, absolutely favorite, you guys. There's no denying that. And yeah, definitely if you want to spend so much money on the full size palettes, just wait and see which one you like the best. That is my just my honest advice, to be honest. How many times can I be honest? But yeah, that is my advice. The smaller palettes, sure, they're $55, much lesser than what you pay in the full size, but you get only metallics and mattes, I think, which are fantastic still, but I don't know, 55 is a little steep. Then the next palette that is absolutely my favorite, that I've been really obsessed, is the Melt Gemini palette, you guys. Wow, the mattes are fantastic. This shade, hang on, wait, this shade, Fire OG, is the shade I have smudged in the lower lash line, and on the just above the crease I have the green shade from VISEART. This one, I have this shade from VISEART just smudged in just above the crease. But this is such a stunning palette. I know people say the metallics are bad. This is a very, very, very good metallic. It works beautiful with the brush and the finger. Now this, you have to use your finger. It is a must. Now this metallic finger is a must, but when you use a finger, it goes on very foiled and beautiful, but it's kind of loosely packed and it does not work well with a brush. But the mattes are outstanding. These two are so beautiful. Those 2 browns. And then those 2 greens are stunning, you guys. I think they have started a kind of a trend. We'll see if it's like a revolutionary one like that of highlighters, but everybody is obsessed with greens, and I think Melt started it, you guys. Beautiful, beautiful mattes. They blend like a dream. The pigmentation is outstanding. It's one of my favorite palettes this year, absolutely. I bought it without any discount. I don't think they have offered discount on this palette at all up until now. Even for the Black Friday sale, I don't think the palette was discounted. No. And then what else? Oh, next is the Desi and Katie Friendcation palette. I totally, absolutely love this palette. I would say this is almost I wouldn't say replacement or a dupe, but the metallics in here are so beautiful, you guys. This, again, it has this dirty greenish gold kind of shade as well, and the metallics are so good. I mean, initially when they launched, people spoke about this color, this palette, and then everyone forgot about it. Do not sleep on them. The formula on the metallics are superb. They are so good. They remain shiny and reflective like this all day. They are so easy to apply. They don't shatter or break, and they are fantastic. The mattes are beautiful. Have not been a fan of Dose of Colors' mattes, especially those 5-pan matte eyeshadow palettes. I feel they're overpriced, and I don't feel they are that fantastic, just in my opinion. The mattes in here were no problem at all. All of them are fantastic. Oh, hang on. Is it being too reflective? Let me just shut it. So yeah, like I said, the metallics are so good. It is expensive. $55 for, again, 10 shades. 10, right? Yeah, 10 shades. But I absolutely love the palette. So well done. The metallics are fantastic. If you're not willing to spend so much on the Pat McGrath palette, definitely I think you'd really like this, because the price is like way less than half, and the metallics are so good, and they remain metallic. Look at the duochrome. Beautiful, stunning, you guys. What else do I have? Oh, I think from NATASHA DENONA, I definitely like the gold palette and the cranberry palette. I think only the second half of the year she did well. First half of the year she had so many flops. I just did not enjoy her products at all. But this one, I loved it so much. I did a demo video on this palette. I will link that video down below. Definitely check it out if you are, because you know, the reviews on this palette is not that good at all on Sephora, even here on YouTube. People do not like it, but I love this. It works so good for me, and I will link the video down below where I did a demo using the mattes alone, because the mattes were the ones people were complaining about. I did it, and it works beautifully. The color scheme is fantastic. I'm opening and closing it all just without swatching it. Let me swatch it for you. Swatches are not that fantastic, and then this metallic color is beautiful. It like really works well. The others, I absolutely love the palette. Now the gold palette is superb. Definitely, the formula wise, it's just an absolute hit. It's a home run. But me personally, it's too many golds for me. Honestly, it's too many golds for me, especially for the price. If she had done like a mini palette with those stunning with that green duochrome, and then that dirty teal shade, and that stunning chunky brass color, and that's it, I think that would have been fantastic. I would have been head over heels with it, but there were too many golds for me, to be honest. That's why I'm not featuring in this video. But the formula wise, it's fantastic. If you feel I can never have too many golds, get it. If you think that, you know, too many golds is not a problem, get it, absolutely, because the formula is very good. Then I wanted to talk about the Huda Beauty's Amethyst Obsessions palette. So this again, the Ruby Obsessions actually has a lot of dupes in them for the what's this, the Cranberry palette, because it has a dark shade. This is a dark shade, and then there's this red shade as well. Let me swatch it down below. Let's get rid of the swatch. And then it also has this pinky shades, and then this corally shade. Not exact dupes, definitely. Do you see like a darker color and then the brighter red? And then it also has this color which probably is like a dupe for this coral. This coral maybe. And then yeah, it kind of has dupe shades. Now the formula on this is, I wouldn't say it's fantastic, but it's alright. And these are $27. So yeah, it has some really good variety when it comes to color selection, but I wouldn't say it's a fantastic formula, but it's okay if you're just someone who's not willing to spend a lot of money, and just $27 with, you know, a sale or something like that. It's okay. So it's more of an honorable mention, to be honest. I think I should have mentioned it at the end of the video, because there are some inconsistencies with the Obsessions palette. Some are really good, some are just like in between, and some are just not that good at all. So yeah, just make a note of it. Obsession palette from Huda Beauty is more of an honorable mention. Some are good, some are not good. And what else? Oh yeah, we have Juvia's Place, absolutely. I don't feel Juvia's Place has blown me away since the Saharan 2 palette. This one still remains as my absolute favorite palette, and then definitely the Masquerade palette again is fantastic. They've just been doing so many repeats, and probably they're like branching out with concealers, foundations, highlighters, blushes and whatnot. So probably they're not you know, I don't know, concentrating on creating incredible eyeshadows. Not formula, just, you know, the color scheme. They've just been, I don't know, they've just been doing a lot of repeats, I feel. Again and again, red shades, just green shades, gold shades, bronze shades, again and again. So those two are fantastic, you guys. If you ever want one eyeshadow palette which is fantastic, or two eyeshadows palette that's fantastic, get the Saharan 2 and the Masquerade palette. So good. The price is very good, and they are vegan and I'm not sure about vegan. They are definitely cruelty free. So yeah, Juvia's Place is a really good brand, very great pricing. But yeah, for me personally, I haven't been blown away since the Saharan 2 and the Masquerade palette. And then I have to mention this. This is from Makeup Monsters, now called Menagerie Cosmetics. Now this is the Dragon Child palette. I have to say, with the metallics, it's not absolutely stunning. Kind of crumbly and kind of it is pigmented, as you can see. It's opaque, but it can be better, definitely. But the mattes are superb. The mattes are so good. I haven't yet picked the Feral palette, and already they're teasing two more palettes, one about whales and the other about, I don't know, it had kind of orange tone. So I'm thinking, should I wait for those two palettes, or maybe those are two palettes for next year, one for spring summer, and the next is for autumn winter. Maybe they are just teasing palettes for next year, the entire next year. So I don't know. I really want to try the Feral palette, but the Dragon Child is so good, and it is a permanent palette. It has some beautiful mattes, you guys. This spicy, like, so beautiful. Look at that. Let me swatch the teal. Super pigmentation. Oh, and the blue and the green, since everybody's obsessed with greens. Beautiful pigmentation. They blend beautifully. No problems at all. What else? Oh, let's move on to Makeup Forever. Makeup Forever's, of course, their matte eyeshadows are really good. They have reformulated them many times, and I don't feel they have been missed. The formula wise, they are still good. They have in fact reduced the prices, but my absolute favorite is these. These are the Makeup Forever's Aqua XL color paints. I've been obsessed with the orange one lately. Oh, look at that pigmentation, you guys. Let's do this here. Look at that. So opaque and so beautiful. And is this for face? Oh yeah, this is it. It has symbols to tell you if it's supposed to be for face or eyes, but I think you can use them. I think probably because in the States it has like ingredients that should not be used near the eye area. But yeah, that is the orange. Look at that punch. Look at that punch. And then I also have the turquoise shade. These make incredible, beautiful bases. And you could even buy something that's closer to your skin color, and that would, oh wait, caps are falling down, and that would just, okay, that was terrible. If you use these as a base, like I said, they will not move. The eyeshadow, oh, they will not move, so as a result, the eyeshadows that you apply over them also don't move. They are beautiful, you guys. They are really beautiful. They are so opaque and they blend really well. You might want to use like a skin toned eyeshadow to just blend out the edges, because they are cream. They're not that well, they are incredible, but I feel when you're blending out, it just leaves a little bit of harsh lines. So using a skin toned eyeshadow to just blur out the edges would be perfect. But using these as a base, I use this one, which is closest to my skin tone, which is in the shade M56. So I use this all the time. If I do not want my eyeshadows to move, I use this all the time to just as an eyeshadow base, you know, like just as a primer, and it just makes the eyeshadows just stay put. They do not move at all. Hang on, let me just clear these things and get them out of the way. What else? Oh yeah, let's talk about VISEART. Now, VISEART's eyeshadows, everyone raves about them, and for good reason, you guys. I know some say that, I don't understand the hype. They are good, but are they $80 good? Good? Yeah. Are they like so good? I would say when you use VISEART eyeshadow with all those supporting eye makeup stuff, you know, like primer or like some kind of a base like this, or stuff, or anything along those lines, I feel other brands, other really good brands like Colored Rain, Sydney Grace, they also perform equally good. But I feel the magic happens with VISEART only when you use it just by itself on your bare skin, on your just on your naked bare skin, on your eyelids. Hang on, yeah, eyelids. On your eyelids, without a base, without anything to help the pigments to stay put. Just use this on your eyes without anything, and you'd be surprised, you'd be so happy to see how pigmented these are, how long lasting these are. You do not need to know how to apply makeup, guys, with VISEART. You can pat it on your eyes, it looks airbrushed. You can just use windshield wiper motion, it looks airbrushed. You just pat it and then stamp it on your eyes, it looks airbrushed. You cannot mess up an eyeshadow application with this. That's what I feel. Without all these supporting tools that make eyeshadows to pop, that make eyeshadows to last longer, that's when you see, and when you apply these eye products, then that's when you see the real difference. They are really, really good. The one I have here is Bright's Editorial. I hope I didn't confuse you guys. Yeah, in a gist, with or without these eyeshadow primer and whatnot, these perform the same. Pigmentation, blendability is unreal. I mean, the blendability is unreal, you guys. You cannot mess up these shadows. They are so good. I have this and the dark mattes, and I'm absolutely in love with them. And I do use the blush tone colors as a blush as well, and they last whole day. And I don't wear foundation, I don't wear any kind of makeup base like a primer, I don't wear concealer, nothing, just on bare skin where I secrete my oils, my natural oils. It lasts all day. So yeah, and then I absolutely adore Sugarpill's eyeshadows. That is $80, and I do feel they are worth it. But I mean, buy things that the colors that you like, you know, just because people suggest it's absolutely beautiful. I'm not sure if I have lipstick. Yeah, just don't buy it, definitely. So these are from Sugarpill. I have all of the colorful eyeshadows, and they're coming out with 8 more, and yes, I will buy them absolutely without a doubt. Again, I feel the formula with Sugarpill and VISEART are kind of the same. The consistency is thin. They're not absolutely smooth and buttery to the touch. They are really good, you guys. They last all day. I think that is... Oh, wait. The longevity on VISEART is absolutely outrageously good. So Sugarpill, they'll really last well. They blend very, very well. But, excuse me. Yeah, that's it, I think. Speaking of... other smaller brands which have fantastic eyeshadow formula, we have Sydney Grace. This is broken, yeah. I dropped it and it's shattered, but the formula is very, very, very good. So good, you guys, so good. These are like on the, you know, softer, buttery to the touch kind of a formula. So for the VISEART and Sugarpill are on the thinner side. They're not very smooth to the touch. They kind of just feel like kind of pigments, you know. The Sydney Grace formula, the matte formula, definitely has that smooth, buttery, denser kind of a feel. Oh, the other palette that has that kind of dense, buttery feel is the Menagerie Cosmetics, the Dragon Child palette. They are also on the denser side. They also have that buttery kind of a texture. So yeah, and I also do love JD Glow Cosmetics mattes, but they are a little bit inconsistent with respect to you know, restocking their eyeshadows. So some kind of disappear altogether from their website. Some are like, it takes a good while for them to restock. So that's why I'm a little hesitant to like really market their mattes especially, but their mattes are very, very good. Again, they are on the denser side. but not that buttery to the touch, like denser formula, but the pigmentation is beautiful. They blend so beautiful. So this is in the shade Rosebud, and I don't think this is available. That's why I'm a little hesitant, because they're a little bit, I wouldn't say inconsistent. Nobody knows when they are restocking, or even if they are restocking stuff. So that's all. But the metallics, on the other hand, they are really good at like updating when they are restocking stuff and shades and everything. So if you are going to buy something from Jerry Glow, definitely get their Galaxy eyeshadows. That is what they're really known for. Galaxy eyeshadows is their multi-chrome, duochrome eyeshadows. The one I have here is Horizon. And again, I don't know. This is like a green to gold. Do you see the shift? Incredible, guys, incredible. And look at that pigmentation. I'm just moving that pigment all the way so that you can see the shift. That is Horizon, green to gold, and you can see the gold. Again, there's a one I have which is pink to green. This is like really chunky, pink to green, so beautiful. And this is in the shade AKA. And then we also have Insane. Right here maybe. Insane is insane. Yeah, look, let me just show it to you. The flip is stunning. Look at that flip. So beautiful. So definitely pick up the Galaxy eyeshadows. If you want to try their brand, you will be blown away. Absolutely, I guarantee it. What else? Oh yeah, let's talk about INGLOT. Guys, INGLOT has some good eyeshadows. Again, the formula is on the thinner side, like medium kind of coverage. You would have to build it up, but they build beautifully and they last really long on the eyes. This is in the shade 289, and I bought them from INGLOT's website, I think. Yeah, beautiful blue. And then let me show you another color, 290. It's like an orchid color. Can you see that? Hang on. Like an orchid color. Then maybe, since we're all obsessed with greens, this is 333. Here. There you go. 333. Again, beautiful formula, really good. If you can't tell, I really like the thinner formula and kind of over the buttery form. I do like the buttery formula. As long as it works, everything is fine. But my personal favorite is a thinner formula because they last so long on the lids. They last so long, and they don't, like, I don't know, I feel they don't like oxidize and they don't change colors. I do personally prefer the thinner kind of formula than the buttery kind of formula. And what else? Speaking of INGLOT, you know I cannot make this video without talking about pigments, INGLOT pigments. These are stunning, but so expensive. So I mean, so unless you like metallics, I would say avoid it, because I don't know how much you will be using it. Look at that pigment. Look at the duochrome, you guys. Can you see that? Green to bronze, actually. Green to bronze flip, and it's so reflective, but look at how smooth it was. It went on, not that chunky glitter. It is chunky, but I don't know, it has sort of like really good formula. And let me tell you what color that is. 116. So it's a green to bronze shift. Outstanding. Their pigments is just outstanding. Again, since we all love greens at the moment, I have another color in the shade 31, and this is a beautiful green. Oh wow, I picked up a lot more than I should. That is a more finely milled one, very finely milled, just like an eyeshadow. Look at how smooth it is. Beautiful grass green, guys. That is 31. Oh wait, 31 and then 116. Is that? Yes, 116 and 39. I think 116 is a newer pigment which is expensive, I think $21, but this one is an older shade, so this probably is 17 or 18 maybe. So yeah, I think we have spoken about stuff from INGLOT. Let's talk about ILLAMASQUA. I absolutely love their formula. Again, they are outstanding, you guys, and so expensive. Probably that's why not a lot of people are talking about them, and they are not available at Sephora, so that's also why people are not talking. This is in the shade Burst. I don't know if this has been discontinued or not, but all of their colorful, I have all of their colorful shades, I think, and all of them are fantastic. Again, the consistency is kind of on the thinner side. They are soft to the touch. There's not a lot of kick up, as you can see, but the longevity, the lasting power is insane, and they look true on the skin. Just exact. They don't like oxidize. They don't look darker. They don't leave like a dark streak when you're applying it on your eyes. Again, ILLAMASQUA has fantastic eyeshadow, matte eyeshadows, but I really hope they would like reduce the price and make it more accessible to everybody, because they are fantastic. Their mattes are so good. So yeah, I do love them. And yeah, let's talk about, hang on, let me just move some of the eyeshadows here, because I want to show you guys these. The Colored Rain, the star of the show. I mean, I have become a believer, you guys. Colored Rain, I think I would get so excited if Colored Rain were to come up with a new release. Like, they have been laying low recently, but I think they teased about something new. The Vivid Pigments have been one of the best releases for me this year. Absolutely. I would say favorite wise, being like in my favorite club, this definitely falls on par with how much I love my Pat McGrath eyeshadows, SUGARPILL eyeshadows, VISEART eyeshadows. They are on par with them. The pigmentation is insane. They look beautiful. People complain about how purples are not done well. Blues are not done well. Look at that. Look at that. These bright, vivid pigments are done so incredibly well and so fantastic, you guys. I have the entire collection and they are all worth it. If you love them, if you like have like no reservations about certain colors or certain like color family, get them all. They're fantastic. They are really good. They are also sold separately, so if you don't like certain colors, you could like just pick and choose, but outstanding, just outstanding, you guys. They've really come a long way, I feel. What else? Let's talk about liquid eyeshadows for a minute, and then we'll move on to ColourPop and some of the pots. And yeah, now liquid eyeshadows, I have to say, I have not been using that much. It's a shame, because I have so many of these and they are so expensive and I haven't been using them at all, you guys. So yeah, but my absolute favorite is the Touch and Soul Metallist Liquid Foil Glitter Eyeshadow. These are on sale at the moment. It's outrageous because I spent I paid full price for this, and this is $12 right now. They were $24 and this is $12. This is more of a foiled eyeshadow. That is the kind of finish you will get. This is in the shade Grace. Let me show you how foiled of an effect you can get with these. This is we'll do it here. This is the cream liquid eyeshadow. Look at how opaque that is. Pastel purple. And then the other side is this silicone kind of a applicator. Just tap on it. That's it. And look at that finish. Look at how foiled it looks. And have you seen something this foiled and beautiful? Stunning, you guys. With 50% off, I'm tempted to buy backups, but I shouldn't. I absolutely shouldn't buy backups. Hang on, I'm just sorting things that I have spoken about and things that I haven't. That way I won't get confused. So what else you guys? Yes. Oh, and the next brand that I'm really impressed with, not just brand, but this product is from Flower Beauty, and this is their Warrior Glitter Eyeshadows. My god, the formula on this is so good. If you don't want to, and you shouldn't have to, you know, why are these Stila liquid eyeshadows so expensive anyway? Look at that pigmentation. Since we are so obsessed with greens, this would be a hot color. This is in the shade Camo, and the pigmentation is outrageous. That dirty, swampy green. It just looks like a dirty swamp, honestly. If we saw this color in nature, like real nature, we wouldn't go near it because it's kind of scary. It looks like it's like filled, saturated. It's like bacteria's home. But in makeup, I think we're like really ecstatic right now. We're so happy when we see this color. So yeah, this is so worth it. So worth it. Just pick it up. If you like liquid eyeshadows, I think these are very, very good. And the other color I have is Poison. Just Poison. Again, look at that. This actually is kind of a duochrome, maybe. Again, beautiful formula, you guys. Stunning. And you can find this at Ulta. I don't know if you can find this product in Walmart, but I think you can buy Flower Beauty at Walmart. But I don't know if you can find these liquid eyeshadows, but you can definitely get this on Ulta's website and also on Flower Beauty. So this is so good. This is a really good find for me this year. The Warrior Glitter eyeshadows. And you know, obviously, speaking of liquid eyeshadows, we cannot not mention Stila's Glitter and Glow. But they have kind of established, initially when they came out with colors like these, mostly they were like completely pigmented. They were not streaky, they were not like sheer. But now with more new colors coming out, they kind of established that Glitter and Glow is a topper, while the other one, what's the other one called? The Shimmer and Glow. Yeah, that one is a really pigmented, opaque eyeshadow. So the newer colors that they're coming out with are all toppers. But this is my favorite one, absolute favorite one of all the colors I own. This is again a duochrome color, as you can see. This is in the shade Into the Blue. This was a part of a collection. I don't know if this is still available. But yeah, if I were to use just one, probably just this. It's a really good one. But again, why is this so expensive? God. Then we have to talk about, I love foil eyeshadows, and guys, if you do, get these, the Tarte Chrome Paint Pot eyeshadows. So good, absolutely good. Wow, I cannot wait. I know these are like stained. My fingers are not really dirty. The stain won't come off, but yeah, look at that, guys. Wow, look at that. That is liquid metal. That is liquid metal. Pat McGrath makes the most reflective, glittery eyeshadows. And when it comes to most beautiful foiled eyeshadows, the award goes to Tarte's Chrome Paint Pot. They are outrageous, fantastic. But so far, their color selection is not superb. They have like 50 shades of gold, and then one red shade, and then one gunmetal shade. That's it, I think. I'm looking forward to more variety in their color selection, but if you love golds, I think you would be head over heels with this. These retail for $22, I think, and Tarte like has sale on their website all the time. That is what they do all the time. And if you just add these products in the cart and just wait for 2 hours, they will send you like a code by themselves. So you don't even have to wait for Tarte to officially announce a sale. Just add these products and wait for like half a day or something like that, and they will send you a code. So yeah, these are stunning. They better like show some improvement with the color selection, because all of them Without an exception, all of them are this fantastic. They're all stunning. So yeah, what else? Let's talk about ColourPop. You guys know I always say ColourPop is my absolute favorite metallic eyeshadow maker within less than 5 or less than 5 category, and this has been one of my favorite eyeshadows for 2 years, guys. Now, not 2 years, yeah, over a year definitely. This is in the shade Luckfully. Look at that richness, and this is what is the satin finish, so they work beautifully in the outer V, in the smudging in the lower lash line, and the lasting power is stunning. And since we love greens, I have again greens to show you guys. Moonwalk. This doesn't look that reflective, but on the eyes it pops, guys. It pops really, really good. Moonwalk is beautiful. It's a duochrome. And another stunning green. I have 2 more greens to show you guys. I have Cusp. Cusp is so reflective. This is an ultra glitter formula, meaning it's kind of sheer. It's a green base with blue glitter actually, so it really makes the green pop even more. It is sheer, but just layer it and it just looks fine. That's it. Just layer it. And this is another dark green which is running through the 6. I don't know what that means. It is a satin shade again, and the pigmentation on this is outrageous. I mean, if you're afraid of color, you would be afraid to wear this color. So outrageous and beautiful. This and this together, wow, just imagine. And this together too, beautiful. So, and I usually do not consider ColourPop's matte eyeshadow, the pressed powder eyeshadow, as my favorite. They are good, but like I said, you have Sydney Grace eyeshadows, you have Color Drain. Just spend a little bit more and you get like outrageously good eyeshadows that are on par with I would say Natasha, Denona, and Pat McGrath. You guys, they are so that good. VISEART, Color Drain, you know, Inglot, I would say a little bit less, but Color Drain, and then Sydney Grace. So that is the reason I always don't like sing their praises. But this palette, the color scheme is really, really, really good. I feel they have chosen all the bright pops of color in all of their eyeshadow palette release, like maybe in 2 years or this year, and they have put them all together in one palette. Because I remember seeing this bright pink, this teal, and this teal to brown shifty color, and this metallic teal, this gold. We've seen lots of gold, this baby pink. I remember seeing all of these shades just here and there in palettes, but the palette as such is really good, really, really good. They work really well. I think yeah, they're fantastic. I think really, really good. I'm really happy that they came out with this color story. So the Chasing Rainbows palette is here in this video because I like the color scheme going on here. I have a review on the palette. I will link the video down below definitely. So I think ColourPop's turn is over. Let's move on to, oh yeah, speaking of pigments, I very recently got introduced to these pigments. These are not found in the States. These came all the way from Russia. The brand is called Sigil Inspired, and I think the brand owner is Tammy Tanuka. I did make a video on these products. I swatched them and I gave you guys all the details on the shipping and how long it took and blah blah blah. So I will link the video down below definitely. But these pigments are to die for. Let's do it. Yeah, hang on. Look at that. They are so beautiful, you guys. These are so stunning. You cannot ignore how amazing these are. You just can't ignore them. These are expensive. The shipping is really insane, but I'm addicted to these. You know what? I don't want to talk too much about this because I have given a lot of details in that video, so definitely watch it. And this shade, I don't know what this is called, and this came all the way from Russia, and this shade is called Octopus. I wanted to show you guys because we all love greens. So this is Octopus. I remember the shade distinctly because it looks so beautiful. The swatch is online on her website. It's an Etsy online store for people in the States. So the swatches online look very, very true and really good. There's no like faking it, bright lighting or anything like that. Once I get it here, even on my darker skin, they all look true. They're fantastic, you guys. Let's move on to drugstore makeup. I have wait, we did speak about ColourPop, which is like on the inexpensive side, but I do have 3 more brands that I like to talk about, which is NYX. These are what are prismatic eyeshadows. I do like them, you guys. I do like it. It's been so many months since I've used this. Again, this is in the shade, since we love greens, this is in the shade excuse me, Bewitched, and look how pigmented that is. This is again another favorite shade of mine. It's called Fireball. You can find this on Ulta's website. And then one more. Oh, this is again is another favorite of mine. This is Punk Heart. Beautifully pigmented eyeshadows. They work well with with brushes. They are not that metallic. They are not that foil, but they are just soft metallics that are, you know, good saturated color and pigmentation. If you are someone who's not that much into metallics, not willing to spend a lot of money, definitely pick these up. Consider these. And then we also have the Milani's gel formula, which is called Bella Eyes. These are still around, definitely. Again, since we love green so much, Bella Khaki is a beautiful shade, and these are actually shadows that can be used wet and dry. The gel eyeshadows from Milani, and this is a red shade, more like a cranberry shade. Again, not very crazy reflective, but they are pigmented, opaque. They are like no fuss kind of a formula. They work really well. Yeah, so, and then if you are looking for a foil, these are not foiled, the NYX Prismatic and then the Milani Bella Eyes, but if you're looking for foiled eyeshadows in the drugstore, these are it. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Eyeshadow. Hopefully these are around because it's been a while since. I don't think I even go to stores. I just shop online. Where can we shop? Swatch. These are metallic. Let me just quickly close them because they do come with this stopper, and these need to be really securely shut because they will dry out. And then we have the red shade. That's the orchid shade. We have the red shade. These are good, you guys. Really good formula. Definitely expensive, and they have a good variety, good color selection. They have a lot of darker colors. This is actually my favorite of them all, which is Emerald. I think this is really metallic, and it has gold shimmers in it, so really, really good. So those I would consider kind of the foil shades in the drugstore. I think I have covered everything. Oh, we have honorable mentions. Yeah. Lime Crime Venus XL palette. The formula on this is wow, just wow, on par with VISEART, you guys. But it's just, this is the only eyeshadow palette I have tried from Lime Crime, so I don't want to give them that status with VISEART and along with Color Drain and Pat McGrath and Natasha Denona. But If this is their regular formula, I think they have joined the club. Definitely my favorites club. I think they have joined it, but I don't know for sure. So that's why I really want to just give a shout out for them. But if you do not have these colors yet, you probably do. But if you don't have them yet, or if you have a lot of them but still can't get enough of it, get it. It's a really good palette. Lots and lots of colors. All of the formula, I think they have 3 finishes. The formula across the board is fantastic. It's an incredibly good palette. Now this, the reason I'm putting this is here is they really made, I think the downfall of this palette is with the mattes. They really put in, they have such bright, vibrant metallics, but let me show you the mattes. Now they blend well. No problem with the blending at all. They blend really well, but they are just incredibly muted colors, you guys. I don't know how these bright metallics could pair with these kinds of colors. Just look at how muted they are. The pigmentation is there. They blend beautifully, just as always, just as colored rain eyeshadows do. But they are so muted, but the metallics are good, outrageously good. So again, honorable mention for the metallics. Oh, and the other one, I didn't want to like ignore this. I did mention this earlier. This again, some are good, some are not good. Check out my review on these palettes. I will link the video down below where I spoke about them and I reviewed them. Some are good, some are not good, and there's some inconsistencies. But if you pick the right palette, I think the price is good. So yeah, I think we have come to the end of this video, you guys. Oh wait, last shout out is my favorite. I mean, I cannot leave this video without talking about this. Let me pull this out. Pat McGrath's Metamorphosis kit. I don't want to blind you guys. Maybe, yeah. I still have the packet. This is my beloved shade. Product, if you will. This is my beloved product and I adore it. I cannot get enough of it. I absolutely love it. Something has happened. Wait. Okay, it's intact. Just let me shake your world by just watching this. Just look at that. Just look at that. Outrageous, guys. Outrageous. I cannot just the set is outrageously good. I just cannot. So I had to give a shout out to all the Metamorphosis kit. If you missed out on the kit, it is still available, I think. Maybe she has even split the kits into parts, like the copper kit, the gold kit, and silver kit and whatnot. And she also has these colors in pressed eyeshadow form in her Metamorphosis eyeshadow palette, that came part of the opulence collection for this this holiday season. You might as well pick that up because that is $55 only, and it has all of these colors, and also I think one extra, maybe. Yeah, I think there's like one extra shade or 2 extra shades. Yeah, in fact there are 2 extra shades. 4 of this it has a silver, gold, bronze, copper, and then there's like a very deep purple, and then there's like a different kind of a gold kind of a shade. So yeah, pick that up. This has been a really long video. Not including the lips is a very good idea, and I will see you guys so soon, you guys. How many times, you guys? Okay, bye.